Hi, friends. How are you? So nice to see you. Here we are. It's like our Tuesday night date. I'm so glad to be with you and so happy you're stopping by. Whether you're here with us live or maybe you're catching us on a replay, love it when you stop by to hang out with us here at Just Jill. I'm Jill. Nice to see you and excited to spend some time with you tonight. I want to hear all about your weekend. What were your plans? What did you do? What good food did you eat? Would love to just know when you're here. Hi, Matthew, first one in tonight. So tell me where you are from and what you're doing and what's going on tonight. I'm so glad to have you here. We have a lot of things to get to. I have a couple sale things I want to share with you. Hi, Mary. A few things that are on sale, a few things that are new that we haven't talked about. Hi, everybody jumping in. And Megan is here too. So if you have any questions about any of the items that we're talking about this evening, please make sure you ask in the chat. Megan's there. Some of you are watching us live on Facebook. Some of you are watching us live over on YouTube. So thanks for wherever you're joining us from. We love having you here. Welcome to my sunroom. By the way, I decided to change it up tonight. And usually we're in my dining room. And I just thought, you know what? It's a pretty night. And for a while you can see the green, why not do it from here? So this is the sunroom at our house. It's one of my favorite rooms. Love to just sit out here and see all of the birds that fly by. We have a lot of cardinals, which is always fun. And I love to look outside and my roses are growing, my blueberries, my blackberries, my raspberries are all starting to bloom. So it's kind of just a nice place to chill out and relax. We entertain in this room a lot. Thank you, Dottie. We entertain here a lot, usually on, for Thanksgiving and Christmas. This is the room where we do appetizers and things ahead of time. You can't really see over on this side, but we have a huge table and really cool wrought iron furniture. This was actually a wedding gift from a good friend of mine. And her husband had it made. Hi, Jane. Her husband had it made for, he had this amazing, like, estate. And he had this furniture made for out around his pool area in Mexico, and they weren't really using it. And I had seen it and had just commented one time, and I had said to Sheila, I said, gosh, that furniture is so cool. And so for our wedding gift, she and her husband George refinished it. It's wrought iron, like solid. They refinished it and gave it to us as a wedding gift. So we have these cool chairs and this really cool couch, and then I had cushions made for it, and it's kind of just like my happy place. Like I love this little room so much. So glad that you're here with us too. Hi, Rochelle. Nice to have you here. Great to see you. So again, welcome to my sunroom and glad you're here. I had a busy day today. Oh my gosh. We in July, maybe July 20th, the Scott brothers, Drew and Jonathan, have the TSV for Christmas in July at QVC. And so I can't really tell you what it is, except that you're going to find it. It's fabulous. I love it. It's such a great item. It's like you'll want to decorate with it. And so we were doing a video shoot for that today here in Pennsylvania. So I was over there with the teams that were putting that all together, taking photos of all of our Christmas items, taking lots of photos and images and videos of that upcoming TSV. So, super excited to share that all with you when the time comes. And I'll give you a sneak peek, I promise. Hi, Donna from Southern California, my home state. Hello. So that's what I did today. It was crazy. I left here this morning, was at the shoot almost all day, had to make a couple of errands, got back home, had a meeting, made some dinner, and here we are. Over the weekend, Memorial Day, I don't know what you guys did. I'd love to share your stories with what you did over the weekend. We were down at the beach for a few days, which was nice. My sister-in-law, Donna, came down. Her husband, Paul, joined us for a day or so. Wasn't the greatest weather, but we went out on a pontoon boat for one day. That was fun and just enjoyed being together more than anything. I hope you were able to do that too. We had some good food. We did crab cakes one night for dinner and a whole bunch of roasted veggies. That was good. What else did we do, Kylie? What was the first night we did? Oh, we did grilled chicken. I'd marinated really good grilled chicken. And then we did like caprese salad with that. That was really good. We did some burgers and sausages, just the regular girl fare, but I love that. I don't know. It's just easy and good and always delicious. So I hope you had some opportunities to do that this weekend too. And then this weekend, what am I doing? I'm heading back down to the beach for a couple of days. I'm actually going to a kind of a celebration for a friend on Friday that has a house down near where we are. So I'm excited to see some friends that evening. That should be a lot of fun. Trevor's starting to gear up with his travel baseball team. So that's starting to filter its way into our schedule a little bit. He has a couple more weeks of school and then, oh my gosh, junior year done. How did my little Trevor, first of all, grow to be 18 and now is finishing up his junior year of high school? How did that happen? So we were just talking at dinner tonight that we're, planning some college trips this summer, which will be fun. And just, excited to see where his path is going to lead him. Who knows, right? You never know. But he's had a couple really good experiences at some schools. So we'll see what happens. Fun boating on Memorial Day. It was a gorgeous day. Good, Tammy. Glad you had some fun. Anybody have any good food? Did you try any new recipes, or did you go somewhere and somebody had like the most amazing whatever it was? I always love to hear that. All right. So what do we have for you tonight? We have all kinds of things for you. Thanks to everybody who's coming in. Hi. Nice to see you. So glad to have you here. Well, speaking of summer, I guess this is a good way to start. Have you seen our new Power Beats bracelet? We bring new ones every couple of months. We like to do them with themes. I was looking at our assortment and I said, we have nothing in pink. And like pink is everywhere right now. Where is our pink Power Beads? Let's find a new pink. We've done a rose quartz, but that's such almost like a nudie pink. I wanted pink. And so we did pink for summer. And do you know what the little charm is? It's this cute little flip-flop. How cute is that? Look at the little flower on top of it. So cute. So this is called Pink Lady Quartz, or maybe it's an agate, Pink Lady Agate. And it's just this really pretty pop. And I was playing with these colors earlier and I was like, I think I love that combination. So this is our Lotus bracelet. And then this is our classic Just Jill bracelet. You all know that one. And if you don't, you should have it. And then here is a little splash of pink. So these are the Power Beads Petites. They're 10 millimeter beads. These are genuine gemstones. These are not painted. They are not fake. They are the real deal. And they come in 3 sizes. You can get it for yourself in a small, which is really for a very petite wrist. So if you have a super, super tiny wrist, the small is for you. The average is going to fit those of you who normally wear a 6 3/4 to about a 7.5 inch bracelet. And then your large is going to be 7.5 to 8 inches. These are a stretch bracelet, but when you put them on, just roll. They just roll right on and roll right off. I'm really loving this kind of combination of color. How fun, like a little unexpected. And I think that pop of pink is fun, especially right now. It's such a trendy color. You're seeing so much of it. I don't want to say this and have it turn anybody off, but I'm kind of thinking people are a little excited about the Barbie and Ken movie that's coming out with Margot Robbie as Barbie and Ryan Gosling as Ken. So it seems like all of a sudden everybody's into pink. So if you're not into Barbies, that doesn't mean you can't like this bracelet because it is a really pretty shade of pink. I tried to make sure it wasn't too blue of a pink. I didn't want too cool of a pink. I just wanted it to be or too warm of a pink or orange. I just wanted it to be like the perfect pop. So if you were in a white, pair of jeans and a cute turquoise t-shirt, you could throw on the pink and it would look great. I'm in a black t-shirt, denim jacket. As you can see, I'm putting it next to those turquoise and sort of denim blue tones, and it's just the perfect pop of pink. So if you're a pink girl or know someone who is, or loves to wear pink in any shade you can find, or maybe you're like me and you just like flip-flops. Aren't those cute? There is our cute brand new Power Beads by Jen bracelet. One other thing to remind you of, if you have never shopped with us at Just Jill before, everything at Just Jill, shipping and handling is included. So there are no additional shipping and handling charges when you place your order. So whether you order 1 item or you order 10, shipping and handling is included on all of those things. If you're new to shopping with Just Jill, I'm Jill, by the way. I've curated a collection of products that are from brands that I love, personally use and own. They may be situations where I found a small company and wanted to tell their story. So you'll find that throughout our site. I'm able to work with, different studios and design houses from around the country. I have beautiful jewelry and precious metals from Italy. We have gorgeous pieces from Power Beads by Jen. We have our Satya collection, many of these pieces made in India, with such wonderful spiritual meetings. This is a new labradorite piece. If you love labradorite, then you will love this collection. And there are some earrings that go along with it too. These really pretty earrings. Let me take one of these out, actually, so you can see it a little. Now we're doing a little sale, but look how pretty. So you've got the gorgeous bead, and then look at the shill, which is that labradorescence that we love with our labradorite. I just am crazy for those. There's something so magical about a labradorite stone to me. It's my most favorite stone. If I could only have one, I would have labradorite, and I have a lovely collection. Whenever I see it, in a jewelry store or at a, sometimes you'll go to like an art market. You'll have people who make their own jewelry, and they'll have labradorite. So I have some beautiful, fun labradorite pieces I've collected over the years. It just makes me happy. I just love the reflection. I love the iridescence, and we have that from Satya, which is a beautiful collection of jewelry we carry. Hey, would you like to see some brand new jewelry that we've never carried before at Just Jill? And guess what? It has a little bit of a Southwestern vibe because it's made in New Mexico. And for the first time, we're going to be able to bring you a few pieces of Southwestern jewelry. Now, before I go any further, because I know you're going to ask if you're one of my friends from my days at QVC. And I'm sure the question will be, well, why didn't you do this with Carolyn Pollock? Carolyn and her husband, Bill, have decided to retire. So they're no longer going to be in the jewelry manufacturing business. They are still going to be designing pieces, and there's, I guess, someone else is going to be making that for them for QVC. But since they're no longer manufacturing, unfortunately, we lost the opportunity to do some kind of a partnership together. However, I'm lucky that both with my experience in Southwestern jewelry and Bernadette, our business, partner and friend and a huge driving force behind Just Jill, Bernadette was the Southwestern jewelry buyer at QVC for many, 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 many years. In fact, that's how I got to know Bernadette. And Carolyn and I feel like we were like the trifecta in helping to build that business for many years. But Bernadette still had some connections with some other smaller jewelry manufacturers in the Southwest, and put out some feelers to see if there were some folks who could maybe do some small quantities for us here at Just Jill. And the answer was yes. So it's taken us almost 2 years to get here, but I'm so excited to show you these wonderful made in the USA, made in New Mexico. These are 925 sterling silver, genuine natural of origin gemstone. And we have these wonderful concha inspired earrings with the gemstone touch down at the bottom. These are the green turquoise. So we have a choice for you here. And these are on sale too. We decided, listen, we're launching them, let's mark them down. So here you have the beautiful green turquoise. And then we also did a pair for you in the red coral, denim lapis. Girl, you got you covered. If you love that pop of red, we have you covered. If you're a turquoise girl, we have you covered. So there you can see like just the perfect dangle, lots of silver that's reflecting, those wonderful stamped motifs that you often see on concha belts. You'll see them on bolo ties, right? You'll see them on adornments in hair pieces. You'll see them on horses. The concha was even a form of currency at one point. It's a really important silhouette throughout sort of Southwestern lore. And I love the stampings here. You have the wonderful kind of sun ray stamping. So bright prospects, beautiful style here. Easy to wear, just a simple French wire, just that little hint of color So it's, not overwhelming. They are not heavy. No, they are not heavy at all. They're light. You're going to love them. And I'm going to put them in real quick so you can see what one looks like on me here. Again, we did it with turquoise or the red coral. But just easy to wear. Like, how fun is that going to be? Going to an outdoor music festival, wearing it with your favorite denim shirt, putting it on with a cute, turquoise t-shirt and these earrings and white shorts, and you're ready for summertime. I love the movement on them. I love the style. It's very simple. For somebody who never really thought of yourself as somebody who was drawn to the Southwestern vibe, look at these more as just a great pair of sterling silver and gemstone earrings. I mean, that opaque stone gives you a great saturation of color. The stamping just gives you something interesting. I love the reflection. Sterling silver is one of the most reflective of the metals. And so because it's more of a flat surface, you do get some nice shine. So I fell in love with these. I thought they were an awesome addition to our assortment. I love that I can bring you Southwestern jewelry that's made in the Southwest, and can also do it at a great price. These are $49, and that includes your shipping and handling. That's genuine green turquoise. I'll do a close-up there so you can really take a look at them. It's kind of more of like a flattened pebble type cut. So there is the turquoise, the green turquoise, and then close up here you can see the red coral and the wonderful denim lapis. But we didn't stop there. But wait, there's more. For those who just love a true classic concha earring, we did that also. Your audio is going in and out a little bit. You know what? Take these out because my AirPods have been giving me a hard time. So let's see what happens. Now, can you hear me? We're good. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. I know. No. Okay, we're back. All right. So what I was saying was my AirPods have been a little funky lately. They keep cutting in and out, and I think it's time for a new set of them. So guess what I'm doing tomorrow? All right. So here's another look for you from our new collection. So these are just a little bit larger. These are cast. So with all the detail that you see on these, they would have to be cast. You couldn't just stamp them out of a thin sheet of metal. You would never get all of this detail. They have a nice weight to them. They're not heavy on the ear. Let me put those on so you can see them. One second, if I can get it through my ear there. Is this another part of getting old? Now I can't put my earrings in. Okay, there they are. Okay, there. So that's just another great look, slightly larger than the one that I was showing you just a minute ago. Let me hold them up so you can see the difference. Okay, so this is the one we're talking about now. This is all sterling, amazing detail. You've got the rope border, slightly domed. Look at the pretty stamping around the edge. The back is just finished this way. So there's what the back looks like. That was Carol asking. So here's the difference in the sizes, guys. All right. So this one with your little piece of turquoise, $49. This larger concha, all sterling silver and a nice weight. It weighs a little bit more than the other one, but it's not heavy on the ear at all. It's just a little more substantial because of its size. These are $69. So there's your choice in the two kind of concha styles. But then I have one more. We also took the concha and made it look like a bow or a butterfly turned on its side. You may have seen this motif as well. It also has some turquoise,
So here's what that looks like. So a little more feminine, a little bit more narrow if you like more of a linear earring. Again, these kind of free form nuggets of genuine natural of origin turquoise on the bottom. This is more of a true bluish turquoise, where the turquoise on the other concha earrings is a green turquoise. But again, that's going to be another really lightweight earring, just this pretty touch of silver, and then the turquoise that goes right along with it. So there's that. And then finally, to match back to all of these kind of concha motifs, we created a pendant. And we put it on, this was all that this particular studio had. They don't make chain. So they had some black cords. So we said, all right, let's put it on a black cord. It's on a 24-inch black cord. It's one of those kind of waxed cords. You kind of have to play with it a little bit to break it in. Here is the concha itself. It is larger than the earring. Okay, so here's the earring. There's the pendant. You can see it's bigger. It's, again, all solid. There's the back in terms of it being made of a nice amount of sterling silver, so it has a nice weight to it. $69 for this. If the cord doesn't float your boat, like if you're thinking to yourself, all right, well, it comes with a cord, but I'm wondering if I can put that on a different chain, you totally can. And so I'm going to take the cord off and show you. We have a really nice assortment right now of some of our chains on sale, our Rolo chains, our snake chains. So if you want to swap this out and put this on a different chain, here it is on one of our snake chains that's on sale. And look how great that is. Like, isn't that going to be a nice look? Maybe I'll put that on for you real quick. Here we go. Here's, by the way, here's a close-up of that Satya necklace. So there's the little bead stations. And then here is this gorgeous piece of labradorite that's on there. It's so pretty. Okay, so here's the snake chain. This is the 18-inch. It also comes in, I think, a 20 and a 24. But look how nice that is. So if you are somebody that wants to just do the whole concha story, take out this earring. I put that little rubber stopper on the back. It's hard to get off. All right, so here's this. And now I went from my labradorite look to my silver concha look. And aren't those pretty? Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Elaine. Elaine was hoping to stop in tonight. It's her birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Elaine. Like all of you, one of our great, great customers and followers. So there you have it. So some new pieces made in the USA, made in the Southwest, classic designs. Totally loving these concha earrings. Oh my gosh, they're so good. All sterling silver 925, made in New Mexico. Remember, this concha pendant will come with that thin little black cord. But again, I think a lot of you might love putting it on a separate chain. This snake chain that I'm wearing is on sale right now. We also have this little baby Rolo chain from Italy. That's also a great chain for this particular pendant if you want something a little bit more delicate. So if you love that concha look, if you love that Southwestern look, excited to have those for you as part of our collection. Those are brand new. Also, just another reminder real quickly, one more jewelry item. These have been one of our top selling earrings since the minute they debuted. We have a hard time keeping them in stock. They have nothing but 5-star reviews. Everybody who's reviewed them gives these 5 stars. They're from our Bellissimo Bronzo collection, made in Italy, nickel free. That's an 18-karat yellow gold over the bronze itself. It has this pretty hammered look to it. This is the earring when I wear the look of gold. These are the earrings that I choose. They're about 1¼ inches, and they come in this gorgeous yellow gold. Speaking of pink, how about some rose gold? And then we also have them for you in the rhodium for those of you who like the look of a white metal. I saw somebody on Facebook asking earlier if these were heavy. They are not. They're lighter in weight, so they have a nice look and presence. They're not going to dent easily, but they are not going to be heavy on your ear either. So check those out. Those are just back in stock. We sell out of those a lot. Sometimes takes us a while to get them back into stock, but all 3 colors back in stock. And there's a new size available in these too. If you check out the new section over at Just Jill Shop, and those are going to be 3/4 of an inch in size. So check those out too. Also something new, we debuted it last week, and I'm so excited to remind you about it because it's been so popular. If you're looking for a brand new fragrance for the summer season, how about some lemon pound cake? From our candle maker, Ed, out in Southern California. These are made in the USA. They're made in Southern California, fresh pour, using soy, and this lemon pound cake is divine. Did any of you try it? If you tried it and can comment on it, I'd love to share that with everybody else. Next to our home fragrance, well, I can't say that because I love pumpkin spice. Here's what I feel like. I feel like now we have like so many perfect fragrances for each season. And lemon pound cake for right now, I mean, you have a little bit of that lemon zest. You have like a little bit of sweetness to it. You have those bakery notes in there. You know, Ed and I have been working for almost 2 years to bring you some kind of a lemon fragrance, because a lot of times lemon fragrances smell like lemon oil smells like furniture polish. I don't want to give you a candle that smells like that. Oh, I want you to smell this. Nicole said it's on your wish list. Oh, Nicole, when it gets there, it's really good. Not overpowering. I mean, that's one of the things about our candles. And I think that's one of the highest compliments we have with our fragrances is that people who never thought they could be around home fragrance before find they can be around our Just Jill collection. These are soy candles, natural essential oils for the fragrance, cotton wick. These are 10 ounces in size. They're going to burn for about 70 to 80 hours. The most important thing, I say this every time, but new people are always coming in. The most important thing the first time that you burn a candle is to, trim the wick down to about 1/4 of an inch and then let this burn completely until it's melted all the way around the candle. Even if it burns only till just the edge of the candle, guess what? The next time it burns, it's only going to burn just to the edge of the candle. And that's what causes tunneling to happen, where you have so much of a ring of wax around where the candle is actually burning. So you're not maximizing the fragrance. You've paid for this wax. Let's melt it all, because that's what's going to release your fragrance. So you can get the lemon pound cake by itself. Cindy said, ooh, you reminded me, I have items in my cart I have to get. Yes, Cindy, run, don't walk. So here is your wonderful lemon pound cake. If you want it in a duo, so you can buy lemon pound cake by itself, the value, you guys, is the duos, because one candle is $35. 2 of them's $49. Hello. So when Ed and I work together to come up with these scents, and then what are we going to put with it? We really make sure that when you buy these duos, if you burn them at the same time in your home, they're going to play nicely together. They're friends in that sandbox. And it really creates a third fragrance. So what did we pair with lemon pound cake? We paired it with this wonderful spiced honey tonka bean. So imagine not spiced honey like spicy Mike's Hot Honey, which PS, and by the way, I happen to love, but spiced like a little bit of like nutmeg and cinnamon notes in the honey. But then a tonka bean is actually something found down in South America. It looks like a kind of a shriveled up pod. It's used a lot in exotic cooking. It has a lot of similarities to vanilla, but it's warmer than that. So it's this warmer essence. It does have some herbaceous notes to it. I love that word, by the way, herbaceous. Then you have the sweetness of the honey, but we added a tinge of the spice. And that sort of honey It's a light fragrance too. This is not an overpowering one, but that with then this, I mean, honey, lemon, spices, herbs, they all go together, right? So that's why we put these two together. And it was funny because when I talked about that duo the last time, I know one of the comments somebody said was, I never even thought about burning them together at the same time. Yeah, burn one in your kitchen, burn one in your family room. And as those melt pools that we talk about create that throw of the fragrance and they meet, oh, it just gives a wonderful warmth and fragrance to your whole home. So enjoy those two. Donna said, I love honeysuckle fragrance. Would you consider that for a candle? I can talk to Ed about that, Donna. A lot of times, you know, it depends on, we like to blend things. So it wouldn't be straight honeysuckle, but how could we give you a little bit of that honeysuckle with maybe something else? But I can talk to Ed about that for sure. All right, so lemon pound cake, spiced honey tonka. For those of you who like minimalism, for those of you who just like subtly clean, this is going to be a nice duo for you. I think you're really going to like that. Okay. Terry said, I received the whitewash bowl candle. Oh my gosh, the fragrance out of the box. Love. Oh, Terry, I'm so glad. So what Terry's talking about is one of our dough bowl candles that's made for us by Katie from KC Essentials, located here in Chester County, Pennsylvania. And we did a whitewashed look because I just thought a lot of you like coastal vibes, or you like that farmhouse look, or you like that sort of distressed style. And the fragrance that we used in that dough bowl candle is a sea salt orchid. So it's got a little bit of floral, but then it has that sort of like beach water, salt water fragrance. It's awesome. Oh, and Katie's even here. Hi, Katie from KC Essentials. I love it that Katie tunes in. So check out that white dough bowl candle. As soon as I started talking about it, I saw Kylie running into the other room. So she may be running to see if we have a sample that we can grab real quick. All right, how about a couple things? Oh, Sandy said she ordered the pound cake last week. Can't wait to get it. Should be there soon. Oh, look. Oh, wait, speaking of dough bowl candles, thank you, Kylie. Thank you, Kylie. We have a couple of them available for you. Here's the new one. And this again, so I like to point out, if you don't like the sort of distressed, chipped paint look on wood, this is not the dough bowl candle for you. Dough bowl candle for you, all right? Because that's what this is. It is that kind of distressed look. But you're going to have the total of 4 wicks here. It's the wood wicks. Oh, it is a beautiful fragrance. You don't even need to burn this baby and you're going to get a wonderful fragrance. But when you do burn it with those wood wicks, you do get that little bit of crackle with it at the same time. Katie also uses a soy wax here, so it's a clean burn, uses the natural essential oils, so you do get a really lovely fragrance. I love that both of the lines of candles that we carry at Just Jill are made in the USA, and you can reuse this dough bowl when you're finished. So the white comes with that sea salt orchid, and of course we do have our classic home fragrance in a wood bowl that's done in more of that traditional brown stained wood look. So home fragrance, which is sugared mandarin, pomelo, lush greens, fresh mountain air. It's kind of tropical, but not really. It's a little sweeter than that, but it's not sugary sweet. Our home fragrance, 5-star reviews over on justjillshop.com. So people love it. So I know that the idea of trying to buy a home fragrance when you can't smell it first can be a little intimidating and a little like, can I really do that? What if I don't like it? Our home fragrance, 5-star reviews, people love it. It was really modeled after a fragrance that you might smell if you go to Anthropologie, if you ever shop there. I wanted to make it better. And I think we have. And the quality of our candles is amazing. And Ed, our candle maker, shared our recipe for our home fragrance with Katie because she does the dough bowls. And so, we have a nice family of friends here at Just Jill, behind the scenes and with all of you. Jane said, the home smells amazing. I know, I cannot get enough of it. I love it. All right, so there's the little home fragrance for you. Okay, how about a couple things on sale? So now that we really are feeling like we can spend a lot more time outdoors, the weather's warming up so we can do that. Maybe you're outdoors enjoying your garden. I hope you've been following me on Facebook and Instagram, where I've been sharing some of the things that I've been doing in my garden. I've been growing roses for the first time in a long time. I did mini roses for years with my friend Philip Watson. These are full-size roses. So I have a rose garden out back, and I've been taking pictures and sharing things with you. I've been growing blueberries and raspberries and blackberries from a company called Bushel and Berry. So excited to show you as those start to ripen up and come up with some new recipes. But, being outside, the fresh air, all of the beautiful greenery, just enjoying being outside in nature is just so refreshing. Having your cup of coffee outside, maybe, enjoying a glass of wine or something in the evening, or just sitting outside and, talking with your husband or your partner, or, your kids, just, spending that one-on-one time. There's something about being outdoors that is so nice. And yes, having a patio is great. Having a backyard, wonderful. Having a garden is wonderful. You may not have a lot of room for all those things. Okay. How about also adding some of the elements that create that sense of like calm when you're outdoors, like wind chimes? So our summer wind chime collection, our spring wind chime collection, was really, really popular. I just want to let you know we're at our final quantities on our hummingbird. This was the first thing we introduced. It's sold out. We were able to get a few more in, but when these fly out of here, we can't get any more in for 2023. Every review on this, in fact, I'm not gonna just talk about it. I'm gonna show it to you. All right. So let me tilt my glasses down so I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna share the screen, and here's what I'm gonna share with you. I'm gonna share real quickly, just so you can see here. This is showing you all the things that are new at Just Jill this month. So let me just digress for a second. So here's those labradorite pieces on sale. Here's some new things from Satya that have these really cute, colorful cords. And then you get the really pretty pendant that goes with them. Some men's bracelets for Father's Day. Here's those new 3/4 inch hammered hoop I was talking about, in addition to our bestsellers. We have some new things from Dr. Diness, and a lot of our Dr. Diness is on sale right now. Here's our new candles I was just showing you, the new flip-flop charm, and on and on and on. Callista tools, all these things, all available, all right? But if you go over to our garden section, and I'm just gonna let's do garden decor. I think that's where I'll find it. Okay, here is our hummingbird chime. 7 5-star reviews. Everybody who bought this and reviewed it gave it 5 stars, you guys. So look at this, so pretty and calming. The hummingbird wind chime is so pretty. It sparkles in the sunshine. The chimes are soft and melodic, almost angelic. Glad I purchased it. Lovely wind chime, simply lovely, quality really good, colors very strong, lovely chime. Kudos to Jill as usual. Why, thank you. Here's from Diane. The wind chime is just beautiful. It looks super hanging from the apple tree in my backyard. Thanks, Jill, for bringing us such unique pieces. It's what I love to do. Barbara, my new favorite wind chime. Here's Gail, who says, loves this beautiful hummer. Thanks so much. Another review, Jill and team. I took the wind chime out of the box. I was so impressed. In fact, I said, wow, it's so beautiful. And the quality is amazing. The sound of the chimes is so pleasant. Here's another one. I would give this wind chime 10 stars if I could. Well made, Jill. Okay, so people, this is why we do what we do here at Just Jill. When I find something I think's a winner, I'm bringing it to you. So this is actually made of acrylic, but it looks like glass. It's faceted. The chimes, very melodic. Only a few of these left. So if you want it, make sure you get it. They're $39. and you'll find it over at justjillshop.com. In addition to our hummingbird, we also have cardinals, because I know you all love cardinals. So the cardinals are the same chimes as the hummingbird. Look at this beautiful red glistening cardinal, faceted, looks like glass, all acrylic. The chimes themselves are diamond cut, so those sparkle and shimmer. And then you have the little beads that come down, and then that's what's kind of knocking and creating that sound. When you go to order our cardinals, and I think we have fewer than a dozen of these left, and then these are done for the season. Let me just tell you one quick thing. These chimes are exactly the same. The same cardinal is on top of both. The only difference, see how this one has a clear ring and this one has a red ring? That's what you need to choose when you order. Do you want it to have a clear ring, or do you want it to have a red ring? As you go down through the bottom, you'll see, this one's kind of tangled up here. Hang it the right way. As you go down, you'll see there's just a slight difference on the red. It has this little baby red, clear baby red. On the clear, that little pattern is baby clear, red, baby clear. Other than that, they're really the exact same wind chimes, you guys. There's nothing different with the cardinal. It's just the difference in the ring here and the way they strung the beads there. So you can't go wrong. If one's sold out, get the other one. You're going to be just as happy. Again, they're the exact same chime as the hummingbird. So if you have our hummingbird and you love it, I think you're going to absolutely love the beautiful cardinal too. And the way that cardinal, the way the light goes through it, it's like when you hold up a jar of raspberry jelly to the light and you can just see it glowing. That's what you see with these beautiful cardinals. So cardinal charms, last call on those for the summer season. Then we have our dragonfly, butterfly, and bumblebee patina chimes. These have a bell down at the bottom. Can you hear it? Okay, so these they have a hook at the top. You have 3 of them. These are double-sided, and these, hang from a tree, hang from your shepherd's hook, hang, wherever you have a place out in the back where you can just let this hang and gently blow. These have been priced at $35, which is an awesome price. Last call, they're now on sale for $30. And when they're gone for the year. So you can choose from your dragonfly, which was one of the originals. You can see it has this nice patina on both sides. They're finished on both sides. Chain, then another one, chain, another one, and then that nice bell. So there's our dragonfly. We also have available for you the bumblebee. I think the bee is so cute. Hear the bell? And again, it's just a bell. Just a nice little jingle. And you know what? This is hefty. I point that out because that means it's not like a ditzy bell that's going to be driving you crazy with this bell jingling all the time. It's not going to happen. It's got to really breeze pretty heavily for it to, and wiggle around a lot to have that bell sound. So when you get it, it's like, oh, I love hearing that bell. Maybe it's a reminder that an angel just got his or her wings. Here's our little bumblebee. I love the bee. Look at the little heart in the center. Look at the texture on the wings. Body is slightly puffed because they put the 2 sides together, and then it has that subtle wash or patina. So there's the bee. Again, 3 bees, and then the bell. And then finally, last but not least, here is the butterfly. So beautiful butterfly. Look at the cutout on the butterfly. I'm trying to show it to you on both sides here. There's both sides. 3 butterflies hanging down. So pretty. you know, catching the light, reflecting the sunlight during the day, and then giving you that little bell sound as it's hanging outdoors. So if you love any of these, if you've had your eye on them, $30, great price point. If you're going to go stay with someone this summer, what a nice little hostess gift that would be. That includes your shipping and handling. So really, really nice price point there. And then if you've been planting containers or you've been, you know, finishing up your garden beds, I love, love, love these cute little copper patina spinners. So when the wind blows, they will spin around, but you have a set of 3 here, and they're the same motifs as I just showed you on our hanging bell chimes. So here is the bee, and you can see it has a little stake here. Here is your butterfly, and here is your dragonfly. These were priced at $39. We're taking $4 off. So they're now $35, you know, a little over 10% off. So really, really nice opportunity for you to get a set of 3 of these. Listen, end of school year coming up. Do you need to do some teacher's gifts? Why not plant a nice pot with some flowers, some geraniums, and then put one of these cute little stakes on the inside for them to sort of decorate. It's fun to look outside and see them spinning. You can line your walkway with these. You can scatter these among your garden beds. The nice thing about these, you can put them in sun, you can put them in shade. If you only have room on a small balcony for a flower pot, you can stick it in there. You can even use these indoors. Obviously, you're not going to have a wind or a breeze where it might rotate them around. But if you have some house plants and you just want to add a little character to these, I just thought these were so much fun and, you know, cute and different and easy. Like everybody could use these. You can use them everywhere. So think about getting these. They were $39, like I said, now on sale for $35. So that's a nice little, you know, 10% off those for you as well. And then real quickly, how about I take a second here? Any questions about anything? Do you have a shelf life for Calista shampoo set? 2 years. So I think it will last you for quite some time. If you use that Calista shampoo set every day, 1 pump per shampoo and conditioner, that should last you about 3 months. If you don't wash your hair every day, obviously it's going to last you a little longer. If you use more than 1 pump because your hair is super thick or extra long, then, you know, maybe you get 2 months supply out of that instead of 3 months. But once, you know, it's 2 years unopened, and you should be fine and set and ready to go with that. If you haven't tried our Calista Tools assortment, really excited to be carrying that line for all of you. The founder of Calista, Maria McCool, was really one of my first friends when I moved to Pennsylvania almost 30 years ago. She has cut my hair for almost 30 years, and I'm really excited to carry her collection of products. We really put some thought into the duos that we put together for all of you. The same with our Dr. Deness assortments. One, I'm not a huge fan of, you know, having to buy 2 of the same item, because what if you don't like it, right? And also I feel like so often people don't always understand the right products to pair with something that they purchase. And so that was really one of the things with both Dr. Deness and with Calista that I felt was really important. I know, because I had the opportunity to work with those products and brands for over 25 years. I know and understand that, you know, when you are using this type of an exfoliator, you need this kind of cleanser or this kind of moisturizer to replenish and make sure that you're hydrating your skin in the right way. I understand that, you know, in order to, you know, get good lift from a styling foam, you have to make sure that you don't use the wrong kind of hairspray to weigh it right back down. I don't know that like all of that is always explained when you see products presented elsewhere. They're just trying to, you know, get you to buy everything every time, just go for all of it, right? And so I guess one of the things that I love about having this opportunity to shop with all of you in this way is we can clear through all of the clouds, and I can take my experience with these products. I can take my experience with the founders and my experience in learning about skincare and hair care just from my own trial and error over the years, and impart that to all of you without the pressure of having to wrap up too quickly or not really being able to do the product its due diligence, so that everybody watching really understands how they're supposed to use it, how much or little they're supposed to use it, and even letting it be okay to say, and if this is what you're looking for a product, this may not be the product for you. Not everything, I mean, this just in, not everything works for everybody, even when they say it does. So, you have to know your skin, you have to know your hair, and really have an understanding first and foremost there. And then once you understand that, then I think it's really trying to figure out what's going to work best with what. So for skincare, I always say, make sure you always have a great cleanser first, and then we can build from there. And for hair care, and I see Cindy saying that was such a fun show with Callista, fun to learn new tricks and anxious to get my shampoo. The hairspray info was great. An aha moment, never thought about it weighing down. Yeah, that's the thing, you're putting things in your hair because you want volume, right? You're trying to get all this puff or whatever, and then you put on a hairspray and it just weighs it all down. So you got to use the right thing. The other thing too, like I don't have a hairspray out here with me, is I think too often people spray product too heavily on top of the hair. You guys, that's not where the volume's coming from. The volume for your hair is underneath here. So that's why you have to lift up and spray underneath. And that's what's going to help to give you, the volume or the pieciness or whatever. I used the O2 and, Stratosphere set on my hair tonight, just gave it a little bit of texture. It kind of broke things up. Truth be told, I also gave myself a little bit of a haircut tonight. I needed a few little pieces. And then I just finished it off with the air spray, and it's not heavy, and I can still style my hair, and it lets me do what I want it to do. So listen, I could do beauty school 101 with all of you anytime. I love to talk about it. I love to share what I've learned. Again, I didn't go to beauty school. I didn't, I never went to a makeup class, but I've been around products and I'm interested in it. And I love to share that with all of you. Anne said, I just got the blow dryer from Callista, perfect for summer travel. Thank you, Jill, for all the many fine products you've brought to us. Love your candles, especially. Well, thank you, Anne. And by the way, you guys, that hair dryer she's talking about, can I just tell you a little something? So we were actually Jill was the first place to offer that anywhere outside of Callista's own website. And it's now available on a major retailer where I also know you go shopping, and I used to work there for 25 years. And our price is better. That's the other thing I can do with all of you at Just Jill. We try. We're small, so we can't always, buy in bulk the way a lot of people can and give you volume discounts. But we can also work really closely with our partners. We don't have the same kind of overheads. I'm very sensitive to the way products are priced. My team will tell you that. Believe me, right now, I know Bernadette is rolling her eyes because she's like, oh my gosh. Because I'm always like, I don't know. I think it's too much. I think it's too much. So, or I can't do it. Like we can't offer that. It's too much. It's not going to work. Sorry, no. But I love it when I'm able to find brands we can partner with and really bring you great values. And that Go hair dryer, want to see it real quick? I'll show it to you. Hang on. Back to our hummingbirds. Wait a minute. I didn't share. Share screen. So many buttons. Okay, so here we go. So let me just share this real quick. So here's just a quick tour. I do this once in a while. When you go to the Just Jill homepage, hey, that's me. That was in Palm Springs a few years ago. You'll always see right here, check out my favorites and new. So that's always at the top. Here, Father's Day gift ideas, gifts for the grad. Here's some things about Dr. Diness and the duos we have from Dr. Diness that are on sale. Let me just show that to you. For example, I was talking to you about like making sure you're putting the right products together. So here's a perfect example of that. Like if you're look at all 5-star reviews for this particular duo, it's normally $90, $150, we're at $69 on sale. This is the ultimate in exfoliating and hydrating your skin. Beyond cleansing, To me, these are the most important things you should be doing before you're investing in any other serums, before you're investing in any other treatment products. You have to exfoliate your skin and you have to replenish that moisture. And this to me was the best way to offer you some kind of a duo. Yeah, you can get duos of the facial pads. Yeah, you can get ginormous sizes of the Dream Cream. Who wants 8 ounces of a moisturizer? Come on. So how about we keep the price reasonable and give you 2 products that I know when you use them together regularly are going to make a difference with your skin. And they're from a doctor who's specialized in science and skincare her whole career. So that's why, this is how we do it different at Just Jill, in case you were wondering. And then for Callista, let me scroll back up to the top here, back to beauty. And now we have Callista. So this little mini go-go dryer, you guys, already has a review, 5 stars. It's a 1,000 watt dryer. It folds up to nothing. So it's awesome for traveling. It's really lightweight. So even if, you know, those of you who have short hair, those of you who are older and maybe are, you know, just can't hold a heavy dryer anymore, you could probably use the Go-Go as your everyday dryer if you wanted to. You know, lightweight, 2 speeds, 1,000 watts, really gets the job done. So check out those things over at Just Jill Shop when you have a second. You know, can I go back real quickly and just remind you about Father's Day too? Because I want you to see some of the cool things we have for the guys out there. So Duke Cannon is a beloved brand in my house. This is my son Trevor's favorite brand. There's these wonderful soaps. Here's a beard set. This soap on a rope scrubber is fabulous. This is like one of my favorite gifts to give to guys, because what you'll get here is you get this tactical scrubber, which is like, it's a padded netted sleeve. And so you put this huge bar of soap on the inside, and then you use that to scrub all around your body. And it fits the huge, big bars of the soap. So check that out, because that's a really fun gift item for dad. I used to always give my dad soap on a rope. And then this is also another favorite of Trevor's. This is his favorite scent from Duke Cannon. Also great, you know, for college students or for, you know, high school students, your grandson, but it's called Midnight Swim. It's a very clean kind of ocean fragrance. You get a solid cologne. You get this wonderful shower gel. It's very thick. And then you get one of their huge bricks of soap. So those are available as well. We put in some things, obviously, from my grandma's, because those are great items to send to dad. If your dad loves to grill, loves popcorn, all those things, check out what we have from Saltopia. If he's a snacker, we have great things from Pear Snacks. And then we also have, we just got Bagelista back in stock. If your dad happens to love a really true, authentic New York bagel, that's what Bagelista is all about. We have all kinds of flavors, plain, sesame, everything, cinnamon raisin. And the difference with Bagelista, if you haven't tried Bagelista bagels, is that they will come to you, they're half-baked. So you keep them in your freezer. When you're ready to make them, and I do this at least once a week for our family, I turn on the oven, I put them a tray of a couple of them there. You bake them for 7 to 10 minutes. That finishes the baking process. That's from frozen, by the way. Baking from frozen, about 10 minutes at 400 degrees. They get nice and brown on the outside. They're that wonderful kind of crust on the outside, but chewy and soft on the inside. Those are made outside of Brooklyn, so it's the New York water that everybody claims make New York bagels the best. But they're awesome. They're the best bagels I think I've ever had, and I love baking them. Sally said bagels are great. I love baking them myself, because like they're warm, then the house smells like fresh baked bagels. It's like you went to the neighborhood bagel shop, they pulled them out warm, put them in a bag and sent you home with them. You're just doing that in your own kitchen whenever you want. And I usually bake up a couple extras and then keep them in a Ziploc bag. And then the next day I'll cut it in half, and then maybe I'll slightly toast it, or I'll cut it in half and maybe make a tuna melt on the everything bagel. That's really good. It's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, so any other questions from anybody while we have some time? Let's see. From D, the dough bowl candle. Do you let it burn to the sides like your other candle? The dough bowl, and I don't know if Katie from Casey is still on the chat. She might be able to answer that a little better. I think always, if you want to have it even all the way across, then allowing it to do that would be the best practice. With that dough bowl, I don't know that that's as essential because the wick is going to burn it slightly different with the wood wick. So D, that's an awesome question. So Kylie, can you make a note to like reach out to Katie from Casey Essentials? And D, I'll post that, or we'll answer your question tomorrow in the chat, because I haven't really thought about that, to be honest with you. And I'm just wondering if the wood wick, because it stays above the wax and crackles a little bit more, if it's not going to be able to give you the same opportunity across such a large surface for that melt pool. You see what I mean? So I just want to ask Katie what her thoughts are on that, and then we will answer you. Thank you, because that's good for me to know too. I had to take one more whiff of this. It's really good. Sea salt orchid. How does the pineapple my grandma's cake freeze? I want to send as a gift now to use for 4th of July. Thanks. Lynn, it freezes amazing. And when you thaw it out, there's no problem with the pineapple that's in it. And there's coconut in that too. No problem whatsoever. It doesn't make the fruit mushy. It's the same amazing quality that we all love from my grandma's. I have one sitting on our kitchen counter right now. I took it to the beach. Any chance you will offer more of the wraps? I adore my black one. Oh my gosh, Jane, I love this. So we were just looking. We can't get back into the black ones until September, but we will. I'm bringing them back. If you guys missed this, like just beautiful, lightweight, easy wrap. I love that item too, Jane. I'm trying to figure out what else to bring in. The issue, unfortunately, with that particular vendor is if I want to do other colors, they only sell the black by itself. If I bring in other colors of any kind of significant, quantity, so that there's some for people to go around, I've got to bring in like a 4-pack, one each of these 4 colors. And so to have enough quantity, then I've got to buy multiple 4-packs. And then if for some reason one of those colors doesn't sell, now I'm stuck with just that color because I can't pick it. I have to go with what they have. What color would you like to see, Jane, would be my question. Because I'm tempted to give it a try. I just need to think about it. I think if I did some other colors, they would be in the neutrals, maybe like the cream gray oatmeal kind of family. I was hoping to try to get a red one in for holiday, but they're sold out. I couldn't get it. So let me know, Jane, what color you think you would like to see. Oh, did she just say fuchsia? Jane wants the bright pink. I don't know if they have that, but thank you for your interest, and I'll stay on it. And if anybody else has any more input on what they'd like to see in some of those wraps, I love them because it was lightweight. It wasn't huge. Like some of them like swallow you up, right? I just wanted something easy and lightweight to throw over, great for travel. But I keep it in a tote bag if I'm going to a restaurant or maybe sitting outside and it might get a little chilly. If you don't like your arms, it's, but you have a sleeveless dress, you can always throw it on over your shoulders that way. It dresses up a t-shirt. They're just the best. So more coming back in the fall. We have some other cute wraps coming up that you might like in the fall too, Jane, if that's kind of your vibe. Super cute one with plaid and a hood. Oh my gosh, so cute. So that'll be coming up too. Let's see. Christine said, loving the Peak 10 foot rescue cream. It's awesome. Thanks, Christine. Our Peak 10 sunscreen and foot products, here, I'll show this to you, are on sale only for a limited time. So if you haven't tried, let me go back over to our beauty and Peak 10. Here we go. So here is all of our.
Not sharing.
Oh, it's not sharing. Thank you. I don't don't know why it's not doing that. Okay, here we go. Try it again. How about now? Good. If you haven't tried our sunscreen, this is the best sunscreen I've ever used. It is a physical sunscreen, non-chemical sunscreen, reef safe. It has peptides. It is SPF 30. It is matte. It's not greasy. It is the absolute best sunscreen ever, 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 ever. So this is a nice duo that we have for you. Normally it's $28 for one bottle here. So that would be $56. We're doing a duo for $44.50. This was kind of our fun little summer set so that we can protect your skin and also get your feet looking great for sandal season. So that's a nice little duo. So many of you love the Save My Soul foot cream. We've done a duo for you here at a nice savings. We even did a combo with the hand cream and the foot cream together. And then there's a lot more from Peak 10 that, you know, Connie Elder from Peak 10, when she's been here, has talked about her products. Really nice assortment of products here. If you're looking for something new for your skin to try, she has some really nice treatment products for your skin. Her eye spa peptide cucumber eye cream is very soothing, very lightweight, great for daytime. So check out Peak 10, but especially check out our sunscreen. You know, in all my years of working with skincare products, I don't think I've ever raved about a sunscreen. Let me just rave about that sunscreen. It is so great on your skin. Again, it doesn't migrate into your eyes. It's awesome underneath your makeup, so you know you're protected when you go out on the day. It's wonderful on the backs of your hands when you're driving. It's a fabulous product. So be sure to check that out when you have some time. All right, gosh, I can't believe it. It's almost 10 after 9. I'm always like, I can't talk for an hour, and I think I could probably talk for 2. And I think you're all nodding your head saying, and we think you could too, Jill. So I'm sure there's a lot of other questions. Megan and I will go back through those when I get done here tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. As always, love spending time with you. June's going to be a really fun month. Dr. Diness is going to be back in the month of June. We have some other new products that we're going to be launching during the month that I'm excited, new brands, so new things that you haven't seen before. And believe it or not, like, we're starting to gear up for our Christmas in July at Just Jill. So if you are somebody who loves the holiday season, I can't wait for you to see what we have in store for you at Just Jill this July. Time flies. Have a good week. You have a good week too, Mariana. I hope you all have a great week. Thanks so much again for your support. Remember, Just Jill is always a soft place for you to land. So whether you need a little inspiration or you just want to be around a group of nice people, you're all welcome here. And I love being part of this community with all of you. So have a great night, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye. Happy birthday, Elaine. See you later, everybody. Bye.